At least 20 African countries have either rolled out or are set to get Starlink imminently, according to the service's official coverage map. However, eyebrows have been raised as a controversial businessman, investor, and billionaire, Elon Musk, apparently snubbed his birth country, South Africa. Some assume that the SpaceX founder could have some inclination to introduce the service to the nation as soon as possible, given that he was born there. But this doesn't seem to be the case. Interestingly, Mozambique and Nigeria were the first two African nations to receive Starlink, where rollouts were scheduled for the fourth quarter of 2022. Meanwhile, Angola, Eswatini, Gabon, Kenya, Malawi, Rwanda, and Tanzania also represent the other 7 African nations set for launch in the first quarter of 2023. 11 more African nations will be available sometime in 2023, according to estimates, and 12 African nations will have access to the service in 2024, including the unrecognized state of Somaliland. Elon Musk's for-profit space enterprise, SpaceX, operates the satellite internet service known as Starlink. It is supported by a network of approximately 3,000 low Earth orbit satellites that SpaceX has been launching in waves since 2019. Starlink offers far better speeds and lower latency than a typical satellite service, since its satellites are substantially closer to the Earth's surface than traditional geostationary internet beaming satellites. For residential use, the typical rectangular satellite dish is rated for download speeds of 20 to 100 megabits per second and latency of 25 to 50 milliseconds. It could be especially helpful in rural regions in South Africa that have little to no access to fixed internet or mobile connectivity. However, this is not the first time Elon Musk has overlooked South Africa. Last year, his Tesla electric car company entered the African market, launching in Morocco, which sparked a lot of questions and cries for answers about why he doesn't want to invest in his home nation. Tesla made its debut in the African market in 2021 when it set up its first 2 supercharger stations in Morocco. This sparked a backlash because over the years, the Tesla CEO has frequently mentioned opening the company in his birth country of South Africa, but it hasn't happened to this day. Musk, who has a Canadian mother and a white South African father, was born in Pretoria, South Africa. He briefly attended the University of Pretoria before moving to Canada at the age of 18 and obtaining Canadian citizenship. He was the oldest of 3 children, closely followed in age by his brother Kimball and sister Tosca. He moved from South Africa during the height of apartheid to evade the unpopular army draft. South Africa is still one of the nations with unknown service availability dates at the time of publication. The service dates are determined by whether Starlink has attained adequate satellite capacity to support specific areas and has gained authorization to proceed with a rollout from the applicable local regulator. With the Starlink network scheduled to attain global coverage by the end of 2022, it appears that regulation is the key barrier blocking its deployment in countries with an unknown status. If you enjoyed this video, do check out our next one on Elon Musk's satellite internet firm Starlink to launch in Kenya this year. Be sure to like both videos, comment, share, and subscribe to the New Africa channel for more exciting future videos.